Hi guys, it's Jeff again. This is the second video in the LinkedIn training video series. And this one is on two major things, two things that people see when they first come to your profile, which is your profile photograph and also your banner picture. Now, a lot of people on LinkedIn make the mistake of not using a banner picture, and especially if they do use a banner picture, they're not using a banner picture that really sells what they do. They don't use branding on the banner picture, they don't use a USB on the banner picture, and a lot of them just go with the default blue background banner picture. Your banner picture can say so much about your company. It can say exactly what you do, but not what you do for your potential clients. And also an image. Now, I see a lot of people using non-professional images. That's great on Facebook, that's totally fine, but on LinkedIn this is like a business networking community, so people expect to see a very professional looking photograph, head and shoulders, looking towards the camera and smiling at the camera, because unfortunately people will make a judgment about yourself within the first 2 or 3 seconds of looking at your profile picture. So if your profile picture doesn't look professional, then people might make a judgment otherwise about what you like, and then you've got to try and turn that judgment around. So it's much better to have a profile picture that looks approachable. Don't use a logo. I have seen quite a lot of people using a logo as the profile. Remember, this is a networking event, so it's people do business people to people. It's not, and they're not doing business with your logo, they're doing business with you. So they're building up relationships. So it's essential that you don't use a logo. There's only you in your photograph, and your photograph is fairly recent. You don't want to be using something that's like 10, 15 years old. And it's something professional. It doesn't have to all be on a white background. Sometimes it can be quite good to have your photograph where you are. You know, so if you're a hotel photographer who could have you with your camera sat in a hotel surrounded by dishes that you photographed or something like that, so you can have what's called like an in situ portrait, of which again helps with your branding and helps show what you actually do. Now if you see with mine has the company logo on, but it has what I am. So I'm a photography mentor. It's marketing and branding, creating successful photographers worldwide. So that tells you straight away what it is I do. Now if you look at some of my other clients, I've got for examples here, Ian James. Ian was a former vice president in the banking industry, and he's now turned into a headshot photographer. So he's using his past experience in the banking industry to aim his profile at the financial services and legal industries. You can straight away see that's a very, very professional photograph. It's he's very approachable, nice big smiler, and up the top it says exactly what he does: look and feel your very best with pro headshots. So it's saying that you're gonna feel better, you're gonna look your best, and this is gonna help you with your connections. It's gonna help you win business. Another one of my clients here is Francesco. Francesco is a food photographer. He was a food, lifestyle and portrait photographer, but we niched him down to become an international food and restaurant photographer on LinkedIn. So he still does his other stuff, but on LinkedIn he purely aims at the food and restaurant industry. And because he's in New York, he has a massive potential of clients, because New York's a major city. It's filled with restaurants, filled with hotels. So these are all Francesco's potential clients. It's quite a fun photograph, but he's smiling there. He looks very, very approachable, and you can see at the top his banner image is related to what he actually does. And then finally we'll just have a look at John's here, John Cooper. Now John Cooper is a filmmaker, photographer and drone pilot, and he works with all sorts of businesses, but on LinkedIn he specializes in the hospitality trade. So he specializes with hotels, quite often big hotels and restaurants, to help them engage their online marketing. And he sells the benefits of video, because obviously Facebook now puts its preferences towards video content. So if he can create attention grabbing video for your Facebook profile, it's going to give better engagement, you're going to get more views, and you're going to get more clients coming to your Facebook page and then taking action to either book a room or come down to the restaurant and have a meal. So that's something you've got to do. You've got to look at your branding. Is your branding on your banner photograph? Does your banner photograph behind there show exactly what it is you do? And is it viewable on mobile as well? So check your banner out on mobile as well, see if it's readable. And also, have you got an up-to-date, good head and shoulders shot, which, you know, it makes you look approachable, makes you look like the type of person somebody wants to do business with, because people are going to judge you on these two things. You know, if you've just got the blue background, your profile doesn't look finished, it doesn't look like it's complete. And you know, if you've got an unprofessional photograph, then unfortunately people will make a judgment on that, and you've got to do otherwise to try and turn them around. So that's just two things you can start on doing right away to start upgrading your profile. And the next video will talk about your job title, your professional headline, and how we can create a fantastic professional headline that will start to get you noticed and people wanting to connect directly towards you. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks a lot, guys.